planting seeds. You know, it's incredible to me how someone who appears to be so smart can be so...
Yeah, well, you're just pissed off that you know that shit's all true. Fucking hamster.
Whatever.
Tell me that it's not.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know.
Kiss my ass.
Why is it we always get into these heated discussions right when we're done having...
Maybe because I'm left unsatisfied and need to take my frustrations out somewhere.
That's not what you were screaming a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah. What was I screaming?
Oh,
big
Chris,
guy?
stop. Chris, stop. Oh, stop.
Shut
Chris,
up.
please don't stop. Ow, you just hit me in the balls.
Good, you deserve it.
Sit down. So, when do you think you're just gonna come out and say it?
Say what?
How deeply in love with me you are.
In your dreams.
Baby, it's all right. I know.
Christopher, could you be more full of yourself?
I could. I just choose to keep my arrogance toned down. Around women, I'm giving the...
What are you, in 3rd grade?
What, you don't like hot? How about my one-eyed snake? My Dodger dog? My giggle stick?
You're impossible.
I'm cheap and I'm easy. Tell all your friends.
Do you ever stop?
I'll stop when you admit your everlasting love for me.
Well, then you better get comfortable, Mr. Gigglestick.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. Good.
Seriously, Les, I know that you have feelings for me.
Where is this coming from? I mean, I thought we were just having fun here. Isn't that what you say? We're friends who...
I'm being serious here. Like, why is that so hard for you to admit?
Because we're friends, Christopher. That's all we ever are. That's all we'll ever be. Friends. I mean, look at us. It would never work. You're way too fast for me, and I'm way too demanding for you, and I like the way things are. Don't you?
I just thought... Never mind.
What?
No, never mind. You're right. You couldn't handle me anyway.
Excuse me? I believe I just handled you 3 times, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that what you call handling?
Yeah.
Because I was taking it easy on you. I sent broads to the chiropractor.
God, if only your was as big as your ego.
If it was, I wouldn't be able to walk around. And neither would you, for that matter. Anyway, I don't hear you complaining.
That's because you never shut up long enough for me to get a word in.
You love my as much as you love me.
Oh, shit. You know what I think?
But I'm pretty sure you're gonna tell me.
I think that you're the one who's in love with me and you're just projecting.
Yeah, that's it. No.
You're trying to get me to admit to loving you because you're too much of an insecure pussy to just come out and admit it.
Well, you've obviously put a lot of thought to this.
Actually, no, it's just this brilliant realization that came to me.
Are you saying that, given the extreme unlikelihood that I actually did have feelings for you,
Yeah.
that if I were to make those known, that you would then step to the plate and acknowledge your undying love for me?
I'm not letting you off the hook like that.
Like what?
It doesn't work like that, Christopher. Love is not negotiable.
Oh, baby, everything's
No.
negotiable.
Not love. Not love. Love is a guessing game. And that's the beauty of it. There's no guarantees. It's like diving into a pool of water without knowing if it's shallow or deep. And sure, yeah, if it's shallow, you end up hurt and paralyzed from the neck down. But if it's deep, you know, it's a leap of faith. It's like throwing yourself out there without any guarantees, dude, and that's what life's about. Okay, you know those carnival games, right? And you know how some of them are really hard to win and some of them are super easy and everyone wins.
Sure.
It's just that that's the difference between love and... game where everyone wins a little prize and no one goes home a loser. And love is the game that's really hard to win. But if you do, and you get to take home that life-size stuffed rhinoceros, it feels a whole lot better than taking home that shitty little plastic keychain.
Hey.
Yeah.
You got a fucked up way of explaining shit. I mean, fuck.
Good night, Christopher.
Good night.
She's a little bit cold, she's a little bit bold, she's a little bit funny. How it feels to be someone out of control. Life's taking its toll when you want her to see the edge. Surrender, surrender your heart with your life, with your soul. Surrender, surrender to me.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm not now, am I?
I don't know. Did you like it?
No.
Then no, you're not gay. But at least now you're sure. You sore?
A little.
Gets better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't care.
Whatever. You know, you don't have to feel bad about this.
About what?
About us having fun. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gay, so.
I'm just saying, you don't have to feel bad about it. Everyone fools around at least once, whether they admit it or not. I can't tell you how many straight boys I've had the same conversation with.
What conversation is that?
The talk you down from the ledge conversation.
What ledge, man? What are you talking about?
You frat boys, you're all the same. You're all caught up in this bullshit machismo world that is forced upon you. So you're afraid to have a sensitive side.
Bullshit.
Bullshit my ass. Right now, you're a jumper.
I so wish I knew what the fuck you were talking about right now.
You're on the ledge, ready to jump, because you can't deal with the fact that you liked having sex with a man. It's true. And then I come in and I give you this whole shtick about how you're not gay and everyone does it at least once. And then eventually you come back down off that ledge. But now you're still left with a hint of regret and guilt. And you push it deep down inside and it's locked away, never to be mentioned again. Just a distant memory that you'll come to deny ever even happened. It's a college campus cliche, the homophobic frat boy that loves it but doesn't want anybody to know about it. It's sad, really.
Not me.
Whatever.
Whatever. Not homophobic.
You're kidding me.
Not homophobic.
Then why keep it a secret?
Because it's nobody's fucking business.
You think I can't read you? You're the definition of homophobic. The mere thought of the possibility of you being scares you beyond belief.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night.
What the fuck's your problem?
I'm not the one with the problem, boy.
Don't call me boy, you fucking.
There it is. I was waiting for it.
What?
You just proved my entire point.
Because I called you
Bingo.
What the fuck does that mean, bingo?
You know what? I'm really tired, and I'm sick of having to explain everything to you, so if you don't mind, I'd rather you just leave.
Why do you do it?
What do you care?
I want to know.
You really want to know why?
Yeah.
Power.
Power.
Yeah. Power.
Elaborate.
My whole life, starting from grade school up until the point I came out of the closet, I was beaten up, ridiculed, made fun of, and completely alienated because of the way I was born. Because I'm attracted to guys. You can't fucking imagine how powerless this makes someone feel. How powerless I felt. All through high school, I had to hide who I was for fear of people finding out the truth. I even dated girls. I had sex with them. Just so that people thought that I was straight. That I was normal. And it tore me up inside. To the point where... Never mind.
What?
Nothing. Forget it.
Please. What?
I tried to kill myself, all right? I tried to commit fucking because I couldn't deal with who I was. I was afraid of people finding out the truth about me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I hated myself for who I was. For who I am. Kind of pathetic, huh?
No, man, it's not.
Yeah, well, eventually, once I got to college, I wasn't too different from you. I joined a frat and drank lots of beer and made the usual homoerotic, gay jokes. And I met a guy. And he wasn't too different from you and me. And he helped me accept who I am. Just a regular person. Just like everyone else. And it was kind of crazy because as soon as I made the decision to come out, that feeling of powerlessness just vanished. Granted, I still had to deal with my family and friends, but as soon as I made that decision that I was happy, that I loved myself, it didn't matter what anyone else thought. It was like, fuck them if they can't deal with it. I'm gay. I've always been gay. I always will be gay.
That's kind of cool, man. Think I'm like how you were?
I'm not arrogant enough to pretend to know who you are. You might be like me, you might just be curious. But either way, whatever you are, don't try and cater to other people's ideas of what you should be. Just be you. So, are you?
Gay?
Yeah.
I don't know. Still trying to figure out if I liked it.
You want to give it another shot?
As long as you promise not to tell me. Yeah, why not?
You okay?
I think so.
Did you bleed?
It doesn't look like it. Did the condom stay on? Did it feel good?
Yeah. Did it feel good for you?
I don't know. Kind of hurt, but towards the end, I think it started to feel good.
You think?
It all happened so fast.
What do you mean?
It was just over kind of quickly.
It was my first time, too.
Oh, no, I know. I wasn't complaining. I don't know. I feel kind of weird just lying here naked with you.
Yeah, me too. The only other time a girl seen me naked was when Sherry Kelly gave me a blowjob in the 10th grade.
Sherry Kelly sucked your dick?
You didn't know that?
How would I know that?
Everyone at school knows. I threw up on her.
What?
Yeah, it was my first came the moment her lips touched my dick. Anyway, when she was cleaning me up down there, I got so nervous I threw up.
On her?
Yeah, all over her. She's never spoken to me since.
So, that's why she doesn't talk to you?
Yep.
I can't believe she told people that.
Well, in her defense, the only person she told was Becky Matsuhara. Becky was the evil bitch who told everyone else. They called me Pukey Sam the Minuteman for a whole year after that. Constant reminder just how much high school sucks ass.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It was a long time ago. Anyway, Becky got hit by a garbage truck and died almost a year later to the day. Universe works in wonderful and mysterious ways.
So, this really was your first time?
Yeah. What?
I don't know, it's just kind of cool, that's all. Us losing opportunity together. Oh, shit.
What? Who is that?
I don't know.
I thought you said your parents were at work.
They were. I thought they were. Fuck. Get dressed really quick. Get under the... Hurry.
Hey,
Hi, Mom.
what are you doing?
Nothing, just lying down. I'm a little tired.
Well, were you talking to someone?
No. I mean, yeah. It was Bree. I just got off the phone with her.
Christy, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
Did you have someone over here?
No. Why?
You sure?
Yeah.
And why does it smell in here?
Mom, I don't know what you're talking about.
Christy, I want you to swear that no one was over here.
I swear.
Okay. Christy, you know that you can talk to me, right?
Yeah, sure.
I mean about boys and, sex.
Mom.
I don't know if your father and I ever had that talk with you.
Mom.
You know, this... Anyway, it goes like this. when you reach a certain age, you start having feelings and...
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I've known since the 6th grade. Don't you remember when I walked in on you and Dad doing it dressed like Superman and Lois Lane? While Tim, the creepy guy next door, took notes dressed as Jimmy the reporter?
Oh, yeah. Well, good, right. So I'm here if you ever want to talk to me, right? And if you ever are going to do anything, just please be careful. And use a condom.
Mom.
Okay. I just want you to be all right.
I'm fine, Mom. Thanks.
Christy,
Yeah?
better get him out of here before your father gets home.
Shit.
I am so fucked.
Are you?
Yeah, and you are too, unless you get the hell out of here.
Enough said.
What are you doing?
Going out the balcony. What does it look like?
Just go out the front door. My mom already knows you're here.
I'm not walking past your mom after she knows we just did it.
You can deal with an entire high school full of people knowing you threw up during your first, but you can't walk past my mom.
Good point. Nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Get out of here!
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to do it again?
No, right now. I just want to marinate in this for a while.
You do know this is just casual, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. Because I don't want you freaking out at me catching feelings and shit. Like, I'm not into girls. I just like what you licked. And you like to lick it. That's our dynamic, no more, no less. Like, I just want you to get it through your head right now, that's all.
Understood. No feelings whatsoever.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not gay either, you know. It's fun.
Okay, whatever. Look, you don't have to hide the fact that you're gay. I don't care. Look, you could do whatever you want. I just don't want you falling in love with me, that's all. Like, I don't have patience for that type of bullshit man or woman.
Okay.
Nikki, you think I'm gay? Aren't you? I mean, I don't know.
Well, anyone that likes as you do's got to be gay.
I like guys, too, okay?
Really? Yeah. When was the last time you were with a guy?
High school.
Okay, did you like it? That's what I thought. Look, who cares, okay? You like pussy, I like no big deal.
Whoa, like, do you have to be so crude about it?
What's that?
I mean, like, I don't know, you can be really abrasive sometimes, you know, that's all.
Well, no, that's the way I talk. Look, if you don't like it, it's too fucking bad, okay? I'm blunt. I call it as I see it.
Really?
Yeah. You're an aspiring rug muncher who makes... Well, I'm a raging bitch who loves the... That's the reality of the situation. Look, the only reason I let you go down on me is because it's been a little slow around the dorms lately. And, well, frankly, I'm a little bored with the selection of the available fucksticks around here, okay? Oh, Jesus, Kat, please, please do not get emotional on
I'm
me,
not
okay?
emotional.
Yes, you are. I'm a cunt, and you should know that, okay? You're my fucking roommate, for Christ's sake. Have you ever seen me be nice to anyone?
No, I guess not.
Okay, exactly.
It's just that, like, you're so different when we're fooling around, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's because you're getting me off.
Oh my God, like.
What? Maybe it's the only time I'm able to surprise my fucking bitchiness long enough to appear like a decent human being. Look, just in case I haven't made it clear to you, Kat, I'm not.
All right.
Okay. You do know you're gay, right?
Yeah.
Is that the first time you've ever said that?
What, that I'm gay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look who I'm honored.
Oh, shut up.
Look, Kat, I'm serious, okay? Like you're being honest with yourself about who you are. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of me's rubbing off on you.
Oh, God forbid.
Well, look, as fucked up as I may be, I must have some redeeming qualities, right?
You definitely have a fear.
You are.
I can deal with that.
Okay.
Just do me a favor, like, don't repeat this conversation, okay?
Okay. As long as you don't tell anybody they give me steady orgasms.
Deal?
So, what, you don't want anyone to know?
No, it's not that. It's just, like, I want to do it on my own timeline, you know? And besides, it's nobody's business. Eventually, I am going to come out.
To your parents know?
Fuck no. They would shit a solid gold brick if they would find out.
Listen to you, Miss Potty Mouth.
Oh, well, it must be sexually contracted.
Oh, man, maybe. But, okay, I mean, listen, Kat, what are they gonna do when they find out?
Oh, first they'll probably disown me. Then after a while of not speaking to me, they'll act like they're doing me a favor by having me explain to them exactly why I'm making the decision to be gay.
Oh, my God, that is just so fucked up.
And tell me about it.
So what's it taste like, anyway?
One.
I don't know. Seriously, I want to know.
Well, what? You want to know?
Oh, come on. I don't want to know that bad, okay? I'm just curious is all.
Oh. I don't know. It tastes good. I like it.
Oh, really? I know you like it, okay? I mean, like, what does it taste like? Look, does it taste like chicken? Does it taste like potatoes? I mean, does it taste like tuna?
Don't. Oh, I can't. No,
Well, you know it smells like tuna.
No, it depends, okay? It depends. It's always a little different, and I guess it's a little salty. And everybody's unique.
What do I taste like? What? No,
You asked, Nikki.
I know, but I mean, like, I would just assume it's nasty, so.
Why?
It's a moist cavity between your legs, Kat.
A moist cavity.
It is, okay? It sometimes gets sweaty, so it sometimes smells. It's just a little gross.
No, it's not. You definitely. I mean, you want it clean. You honestly want to know what you taste like?
Well, I asked, didn't I?
Open your legs. You taste so fucking good.
Okay, I'm no less, but that was really hot.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. You almost made me want to go down on you.
Really? Almost.
Oh, I forgot how fun that was.
Yeah, well, speak for yourself, old-timer. I'm gonna hunt down and kill that doctor who gave you those pills. Mwah.
Can I ask you something?
I hate when you do that. Ask me if you can ask me something. You're already asking me something by asking if you can ask me something.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So?
Well, if you had the chance to go back in time and change things, you know, like you and I being together, would you?
Would I change anything if I could go back in time?
Yeah.
No. God, no. See, I wouldn't change a single thing. I couldn't have dreamed up a better life in my best night's sleep. You're still my knight in shining armor. Always have been, always will be.
You're just as amazing as the first night I met you.
Who would have thought we would have found love at a gangbang? Do you remember that key party where old Walter Cotton couldn't get his pecker out of my ass?
Oh, yeah. Remember the look on his face?
Oh, sure do. Oh, it was like a helpless pup locked up with a All he was missing was the amused owner chasing us with a water hose. You remember what his wife Diane said after he finally got it out?
Oh, yeah, she said, who wants pudding?
Oh,
Oh, crazy.
so gross. Oh, he was a kick in the pants, huh? And hung like a horse.
You ain't lying. He had a big choke a donkey. Looked like a baby's leg, didn't it?
Yeah, a fat baby.
Sex was different back then.
Yeah, everything was so much more free, you know? No rules, no inhibitions, no jealousies, no shaved pubic hair. And no diseases that you couldn't take care of with a visit to the doctor and a quick shot of penicillin.
Today, let me tell you something. These kids got to wear a coat of armor before they park their car into any woman's garage. I would wear 3 or 4.
Yeah, you would. Do you remember the night I brought home Luann and Cecilia after the Jefferson airplane show at the Fillmore?
The summer of 1969. I couldn't forget that if I tried. No matter how long we live, I'll never be able to repay you for that night. I didn't know this thing was possible.
Oh, yeah, it's possible. Hurts like a son of a gun, but it's possible.
That girl was crying.
Yeah.
She had pleasure and pain at the same time.
Well, it hurt.
Yeah. I said, damn right it hurt. Somebody got your fist up your damn thing, girl.
Oh, God.
It really gonna be feel good.
What do you think the kids would think if they knew about us?
What, you mean about our past?
Yeah.
You mean the swapping and sex stuff?
Yes, you numbskull. I swear, sometimes I think you're as thick-headed as a mule.
You don't have to be so nasty. Maybe they'll have heart attacks.
You think?
Who want to think about their parents doing the bang, bang, bang? You know, bang, 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 bang. Yeah, they got his drawers off, big old butt sticking up in there. Bang, 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 bang.
Stop. I always wondered if they knew.
Nah, no way.
Do you think they'd be ashamed?
I don't know. It's hard to figure out what they think.
Yeah, well, I guess there's no use in worrying about it now.
No use at all. Let me tell you something. We made our decisions and we lived through them. And now we're here. What more can we ask for?
Yeah, you're right.
I know I'm right, baby doll. After 40 years of marriage, you'd think you would figure that out by now.
35 years, Gene.
40 sugar dumplings.
35, honey bun.
Cupcakes. 40.
Gene. What year were we married?
40 years ago. Shabba-doo-ba-doo-ba.
La-dee-da-da-da.
You ever think we end up here?
What do you mean, here?
You know, me, you together, old.
We're not that old.
We're no spring chickens, I tell you that.
Well, we're not old. Old as B. Arthur and Bob Hope. What's that guy that owns everything?
Ted Turner?
Yeah, they're old. We're not old. We're refined.
But Bob Hope is dead.
Yeah, true. But to answer your question, I don't know if I ever thought we'd end up here. I don't know. I hoped.
Yeah, me too. You know, out of all the other women I buried my bone in, and you know me, I buried my bone in a lot of them. There was never anyone but you.
You've always had a way with words, Gene.
Oh, sweet thing, you come on.
Don't call me old.
Right.
So what do you want to do?
I don't know. What's everybody else doing, man?
They're going dancing. They're headed down to Boys Town. It's a 80s night at Rage.
God, our friends are so gay, man.
Tell me about it.
So what do you think?
I don't know. Any other ideas?
Well, I don't know. We could stay up all night and have sex like rock stars, keep up the neighbors, sweat, shake the earth.
Sounds pretty nice, but you know, I wasn't joking. My ass kind of hurts. Want to go catch a movie or something?
I know. What's out?
Not much. Seems the only entertainment I've been getting from going to the theater is watching some poor sap pay $12.50 to see some half-ass recycled excuse for a motion picture.
Yeah, man. Well, we're two of those poor saps, mister.
Want to drive?
I'm driving.
Oh.
So, how's this gonna work, man?
What do you mean?
I mean, how's this gonna work?
You mean us?
Yes, Bob.
I don't know, Neil. Why you ask?
'Cause I wanna fucking know. That's why.
Well, I don't have a fucking answer, all right? My ass is so sore.
Well, don't expect me to be the in this relationship. You got it? I'm the butch. I've always been the butch. I'll always be the butch. Neil's the fucking butch, you know what I mean?
Fucking Christ. Do we have to have the State of Union talk right fucking now?
Yeah, we do.
What? I'm no.
Well, that's our problem, Einstein.
Why does it have to be a fucking problem?
'Cause that's the way it fucking works, man. There's and there's a butch. I don't make the rules, okay?
That's so passe.
Passe?
Yes, passe.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we found ourselves a bitch.
So where were we? Oh, yeah. Listen, just because the heterosexual public has a uniform stereotype of what a normal gay couple's dynamic should be doesn't mean that we, the gay community, have to abide by their small-minded perceptions and their inability to think outside the box.
So what are you proposing?
I'm not proposing anything. I'm just saying that just because people expect a bitch and a butch, that doesn't mean that's the way it has to be. I mean, look at Ingrid and Sarah. They're both fucking butch as fuck. And they've been happily together for fucking over 5.5 years, man.
Right. Lesbians are so ahead of the curve.
They are. They're on top of their fucking game, man. And you don't see the two of them feeling bad for not fitting into the socially expected archetypes of what a happy gay couple should be. Neil, I don't understand why this is bothering you so much.
I don't know. It's just that all the gay couples we know, there's a masculine and a femme.
So?
I don't know. It's just rare that a gay couple breaks the mold, that's all.
I think you're forgetting about the first gay couple, man.
Who's that?
R2-D2 and C-3PO.
What are you talking about? C-3PO is a total bitch. Oh, Lord, I do hope we make it to the launch pad on time. Hurry, R2. Hurry. Faggots, man. Faggot talk.
Yeah, but what was R2 then?
Oh, okay. I think I see where you're going with this.
See? I mean, some could argue that R2 was the bitch. I mean, for constantly putting up with 3PO's shit and continuing to hang out with him even though they're persistent nagging by that fucking British twat.
You made your point, but a small side note, R2 and 3PO weren't the first gay couple.
What? Shut up. Of course they were.
Nope, you're wrong.
Who was it then?
Gilligan and the Skipper.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Never thought about it like that.
You never thought about that? Are you kidding me? You never noticed the pet name, Little Buddy? Come on. And the fact that Ginger and Mary Ann, those fine little pieces of ass, never got any action from either one of them?
They were fucking hot, too.
Yeah, if they only had dicks.
You had a mouthful.
Oh, yeah. So I guess no one has to be.
Neil, neither of us are capable of being the. You're the lead singer of a hair band, and I'm a high school football coach. We both hate the fuck out of Barbra Streisand.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know how it works, but it does, all right? And I'm not gonna change. And I know you're not gonna change, so why should we fucking change then? I mean, you're happy, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm happy too.
Yeah.
So fuck everyone. Neil.
Yeah.
Thanks.
For what?
For just being you.
Yeah, no problem.
What?
What?
I'm glad we're together, you know, and I'm really glad we can talk the way we do, you know? I've never been able to talk to someone the way I talk to you.
How'd this suddenly turn into an after-school special, man?
Come on, you know, just because you're a manly man doesn't mean you can't have a heart.
Yeah.
I'm being real here. Just saying, I don't. I just want you to know that I appreciate you, know?
You're serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Cool. Thanks. I appreciate you too, you know? I'm sorry if I don't express my feelings. It's just, that's not really my thing, you know? Jesus, now I sound like I'm an after-school special.
It's okay. I know you do.
Why do we do this?
You, on the other hand, you're caught up in this fucking fantasy world where everyone is who you want them to be, but not who they are. The truth hurts, don't it?
Fuck you.
Oh, now you're gonna get all mad at me because I told you the truth after you blasted me out of the water with your judgment? Fuck you.
And you wonder why I left.
Oh, that's rich. That's good, Jordy. You left. Well, that's not really the way that I remember it, but that's okay. We can go back and rewrite the book of David and Jordy.
Oh, just shut up, okay?
Okay. So you don't still have feelings for me?
No, of course not. I'm so over you.
Okay, well, you never answered me then. Why are you here?
You never answered me either.
With what?
Why are you here?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Jordy. I thought we pretty much covered this, didn't we? Okay, to paraphrase the long and tedious subject that we just discussed, I am a womanizer, okay? I like all different types of women. I like the way that they smell. I like the way that they taste. I like the way that they fuck. The problem is I find it hard to stay loyal or honest to one particular woman at one particular time. There, I said it. Fine, are you happy? Now, why are you here?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Look, are you happy with Tom, John, what the fuck is his name again?
Greg.
Yeah, Greg. Aren't you happy with Greg?
Yeah. I mean, yes, I am.
Then why?
I don't have an answer. I don't fucking know, all right?
All right. There's no need to get hostile. I was just wondering, since we're in such an honest mood here tonight, laying naked beside one another, just having shared the most intimate of body fluids, I thought we could just kind of whoosh, just get everything out in the open. Look, we know why I'm cheating on my girlfriend, because I'm a piece of shit. But at least I know what I am, and I'm honest with myself about it.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're the only person you have the ability to be honest too.
It's only because I'm compassionate.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Look, the only reason that I lie to women is to protect them from being hurt.
Oh my God! You drive me fucking crazy. I mean, it's amazing to me how you can justify your lying and womanizing by believing that you're doing us women a favor. Like we couldn't handle the truth.
Well, could you?
I don't know. But at least we wouldn't end up with broken hearts. I mean, you think you're doing us a favor? You think you're being compassionate by letting us think that we're the only ones? No, you're the one that's fucking delusional, David. All you're doing is delaying the process, sneaking behind our backs, fucking anything with a pair of tits and 3 holes, eventually making us look like idiots, breaking our spirits. That is not compassionate, David. That is fucking evil.
Evil?
Yeah, evil. And the sad thing is, you can't even comprehend why it's evil because you've never had to feel anything. It must be so nice to be as numb to the world as you, protected and sheltered by your own shallowness, so much so that you don't even realize what you're doing is downright wrong.
You done?
Why are you such an asshole?
I don't know. It's a gift.
No, it's just sad. I mean, I can't expect you to understand what it feels like to be heartbroken. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because you don't have a heart. By the way, I lied. It is small.
What part of Mexico is that in?
Oh, no, it's in Spain.
I know, but isn't that in Mexico?
No, it's in Spain. It's a country in Europe.
Oh, okay, like by England.
Yeah, kind of, yes.
What language do they speak there?
Spanish?
I know, but isn't that what they speak in Mexico?
Yes, but the language originated in Spain.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am positive. Yes, positive.
See, because I have a Mexican friend, and he speaks Spanish. So is tonight your first night at the Spider Club?
No, I've been there quite a bit. You?
No, I'm there all the time. I'm surprised I've never seen you there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Huh. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color? I don't know, gray, I guess.
Oh, no. See, gray's not a color.
Sure it is. I have a gray sweater.
Oh.
So what do you do?
Oh, I'm an actor.
Really?
Yeah, well, an aspiring actor.
Would I have seen you in anything?
Probably not, no.
Oh.
Well, actually, I was Cholo number 3 in an episode of Oz one time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my agent, he says that things are going to be picking up for me very soon.
Really?
Well, he says I have a unique quality that sets me apart from the pack. It's only a matter of time, he says, before I get my big break.
Cool.
You know, he describes me as the next Antonio Banderas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love that guy. I love Fantasy Island. Oh, so good.
What do you do?
Oh, I'm a model.
See, I would have guessed that.
Really?
You look like a model.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. What kind of modeling do you do?
Mostly print, just adult stuff, you know.
Really?
Yeah, just for now, till I can find something better to do. It's cool.
Would I seen you in something?
Maybe. Do you ever pick up the LA Express?
That's the paper that advertises for hookers. Yeah. Call girls, I mean?
They're escorts.
Sorry. I've seen that. I've seen it a couple of times. I have this stiff. You are not a. You're not a professional, though, are you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm an escort from time to time.
What were you gonna say something?
Because you just asked me right now.
I mean, I just down on you. I mean, Jesus Christ, don't you think that's something you should tell someone before you sleep with them, man?
No. You didn't tell me what you did before you slept with me.
That's different, okay? I don't sleep with random people for money.
You're not upset, are you?
A little bit. You don't have something, do you?
Like what?
Like a fucking disease or something.
No. No way. I make all the guys wear condoms. It's my #1 rule.
Oh, Jesus. My fucking tongue is going to mess up and fall off.
Come on, don't be angry.
What are we doing at the club tonight? Shouldn't you be out working or something?
Silly. Escorts like to party too, besides. It's a good place to pick up work.
What? Oh my God. You don't expect me to pay for this, do you?
No. I liked it. I like sex just like the next person, you know? That's why I do what I do.
And can we not just, let's not talk about it, okay? Just be careful, yeah?
I don't know why you get so uncomfortable about it. It's kind of cute.
And you're for real, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I sleep with that many more men than every other stupid girl at the club. I'm just smart enough to get paid for it.
But you're selling yourself. I mean, you're ashamed, no?
No. Why should I be? I like what I do, and until something more promising comes along, then I'm happy getting paid to have sex. I like to do the boopsie.
Were you abused as a child or something?
No.
How long have you been doing this? Man.
Since I moved here. I was waiting tables, and this guy made me an offer.
And that's it? Serious?
Mm-hmm. Yep, he offered me $1,000 to come home with him.
Oh, jeez.
$1,000. So I did it. Oh, he was so cute, and he was nice. I would have went home with him for free if he would have asked, but I figured I'd make me some money, you know? After that, you know, I told my friend, and we both decided to quit waiting tables and do it for a living. It's honest work. I mean, I offer a service, and I get my rocks off in the meantime, so it works out for everyone. Ooh! I'm home, honey.
Jesus. Don't you come across the scumbags, huh?
Sometimes, but that's where this comes in.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay.
What, don't they have guns in Mexico?
Mexico, they're all about the guns, but in Spain, no, okay? Be careful with that, huh?
Don't be scared. I know how to handle a gun. I've been shooting since I was 6.
Okay, yeah. Put it in the bag. Zip it in the bag, yeah? Put it away.
Oh, you're scared. Anyway, I try not to worry too much because I'm a pretty good judge of character, you know? Hey, I trusted you, didn't I? Anywho, I don't worry too much. I do who I want to do, and if I'm not feeling it, I don't. Are you all right?
I don't know.
Hey, look, don't let it bother you, okay? I promise I am clean. I use protection. Look, I'm just a normal person like you, except for I get paid to fuck.
Okay. Could you please stop saying that, Jeff?
What are you doing in there?
I'm cleaning up.
Okay.
How old were you when you first had the sex?
12.
Yeah, yes, 12, okay. 12.
Yeah, 12.
Okay, with who?
My Uncle Danny.
You fucking your Uncle Danny?
Yeah, but I thought it was my cousin.
Oh, Jesus.
What can I say? It was dark in my room.
Okay, but you thought it was your cousin?
Yeah, well, me and my cousin, we've always fooled around.
What do you...
I told you I was from Arkansas.
What is that supposed to mean, huh?
It's not that uncommon of a thing, that's all. At least it wasn't my dad.
What the oh, God, this is too much for me.
Calm down, it was a long time ago.
No, everything. I mean, first, you're a girl who's laying in bed next to me. And then you're an escort who's laying in bed next to me. Now you're an escort who fucking her uncle, who she thought was her cousin, is laying in bed next to me. This is too fucking for me.
Relax.
Relax. What is it? Relax. Huh? Relax. You want me to relax? How the fuck am I supposed to relax? I don't even know who the fuck you are, and I just put my dick inside you for over an hour.
Well, maybe you should think twice before you take a stranger home and have sex with her.
You know, look at you. You don't even realize how incredibly fucking the situation is, huh?
Why don't you just relax? You'll get over it.
No, I will not get over it, okay? Having a sex with an escort is not something I get over. I have never paid for this sex in my life.
I already said that this one was on the house.
You don't get it, do you, huh?
Come on. Relax. Didn't we have fun? I thought we were having fun.
Did you really your uncle?
Yes, but I told you I thought it was my cousin.
Oh, why do you keep saying that like it's supposed to make me feel better, huh?
Well, doesn't it? I mean, what if I my uncle knowingly? Now that's gross.
You are twisted, you know that?
No, I'm not twisted. I'm honest. Okay? I mean, most girls would have lied. If you would have asked them what they did for a living, they would have lied. They would have said they were a runway model for Gucci or Dolce or some bullshit. I'm not ashamed of what I am, okay? Just because you got your hang-ups, don't take them out on me, Buster Brown.
Buster Brown? Buster, but what is you? What is this, Buster? You're the craziest person I've ever met in my life, you know?
You got another round in you?
Another round? What was that? What was that?
You got another round in you?
Another round, huh? Are you completely oblivious to everything that's taking place here, huh? What is this? What the fuck is so funny, huh? What is so funny? What? You don't laugh at me. You come into my house.
Relax. I was just fucking with you.
What?
I was fucking with you. Not a fucking escort.
What? What is this? You're not an escort.
No.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. You should have seen your face when I said, I'm my uncle. Your eyes like bugged out.
Okay, wait. All of this.
It was bullshit. It was complete bullshit.
What about the gun, huh? What about the gun? This is...
It's a lighter.
You're,
It's a fucking lighter.
you're pulling my chain, huh?
No, I'm serious. Look.
Okay, it's bad enough that you being a hooker, but the whole fuck is your uncle. That's,
I know, it's so fun.
that's fucking disturbing, huh? You're not an escort, huh?
No, but I mean, come on, would it have all really mattered, though? I mean,
Yeah, I think yes. I'm thinking no. So, what do you really do, huh?
I'm an actress.
All right, Chief.